Welcome to the Mind Shelf. Have you ever been underestimated or had your dreams met with doubt? Today, we bring you They Laughed at Him Until He Did This. Discover the incredible stories and powerful mindset that turned skepticism into triumph. Prepare to be inspired by the relentless spirit of those who proved everyone wrong and achieved the impossible. 1. Don't get sidetracked. If you do get sidetracked, get back on track as soon as possible. This quote reminds us that staying focused on your goals is crucial. If distractions occur, promptly redirect your attention and efforts to your main objective. 2. When somebody challenges you, fight back. Be brutal. Be tough. Here's what that really means. This advises an aggressive and unyielding response when confronted. It suggests meeting challenges with fierce determination and strength. 3. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. This quote reminds us that skepticism from others should fuel your resolve. Opposition should strengthen your determination to defy expectations and achieve the seemingly impossible. 4. You have to be tough. You have to be strong. You have to be smart. Here's what that really means. To succeed, one must possess resilience, fortitude, and intelligence. These qualities are presented as essential for navigating challenges effectively. 5. I have a great relationship with the blacks. I've always had a great relationship with the blacks. This quote reminds us that this is a statement asserting a positive and consistent rapport with the black community, emphasizing a long-standing favorable relationship. 6. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created. Here's what that really means. This is an ambitious self-proclamation of an unparalleled future presidency, emphasizing a commitment to job creation on an unprecedented scale. 7. I will build a great wall on our southern border, and I will make Mexico pay for that wall. This quote reminds us that this outlines a specific, firm policy proposal involving border security infrastructure and a controversial financing mechanism. It conveys a determined and uncompromising stance on immigration control. 8. We have to have a country. We have to have borders. Here's what that really means. This emphasizes the fundamental importance of national sovereignty and clearly defined territorial limits as essential components of a nation-state. 9. The American dream is dead. This quote reminds us that this expresses a pessimistic view that the traditional ideal of upward mobility and prosperity in the United States is no longer attainable. It suggests a fundamental failure of the system. 10. I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't lose any voters. Here's what that really means. This is a hyperbolic statement conveying extreme confidence in the unwavering loyalty of one's political supporters, suggesting they would remain steadfast regardless of controversial actions. 11. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again, and we will make America great again. This quote reminds us that this is a comprehensive political slogan promising a return to perceived past national strength, dignity, security, and overall prominence. It outlines a vision of national restoration. 12. I think the real number is 16 million people into our country. When they do that, we got a lot of work to do. They're poisoning the blood of our country. Here is what that really means. This expresses a belief that a large number of immigrants are entering the country and attributes negative consequences to their presence, using strong, divisive language. 13. My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal. This quote reminds us that this views a recent electoral victory as a clear directive from the populace to entirely undo past policies or actions perceived as damaging. It frames the election as a clear instruction for radical change. 14. From this moment on, America's decline globally is over. Here's what that really means. This is an assertive declaration, signaling an immediate and definitive end to a perceived period of national global weakening. It projects an instantaneous reversal of negative trends. 15. January 20th, 2025 will forever be remembered by all Americans as Liberation Day. This quote reminds us that this is a forward-looking, highly optimistic proclamation. It designates a specific date as a future moment of profound national freedom and significance for all citizens. 16. We are going to help our country heal. Here's what that really means. This expresses a commitment to addressing national divisions or wounds, promising efforts towards reconciliation and recovery within the country. It conveys a desire for national restoration. 17. Every citizen, I will fight for you, for your family, and for your future. This quote reminds us that this is a broad promise of advocacy and protection for all citizens, emphasizing a commitment to their personal well-being and future prospects. It conveys a sense of dedicated service to the populace. 18. This will truly be the golden age of America. Here's what that really means. This is an extremely optimistic prediction, forecasting a future period of unparalleled prosperity, happiness, and achievement for the nation. It paints a vision of an exceptional era. 19. The concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive. This quote reminds us that this expresses a skeptical and conspiratorial view of climate change, suggesting it's a fabricated concept used by a foreign power to undermine domestic industry. 20. Politicians don't care too much what things cost. It's not their money. Here's what that really means. This expresses a critical view of politicians, suggesting they are fiscally irresponsible because they are spending public funds, not their own. It implies a lack of accountability in government spending. 21. We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. This quote reminds us that this is a hyperbolic and nationalistic statement, implying an extreme assertion of dominance or ownership over a geographical feature. It expresses a strong sense of national pride and ambition for territorial influence. 23. I alone can fix it. This quote reminds us that this is a bold claim of sole capability and responsibility for resolving complex issues, asserting an unparalleled ability to provide solutions. It conveys extreme self-reliance and confidence in one's own power. As we conclude this inspiring journey, remember that the greatest comebacks are often fueled by the very doubts of others. Let these stories ignite your own determination to defy expectations and achieve your impossible. If this video resonated with your fighting spirit, please like, share it with someone who needs a boost, and subscribe to the Mind Shelf for more empowering content. Show them what you're truly capable of.